Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. How to boost your speaking score by 35 points? Is that possible? Indeed it is. Otherwise, what I'm doing here today. So please stay back till the end and learn the magic recipe. Probably I've been talking for a while about speaking and how to fix speaking and how to boost the speaking score, because I believe this is the most common issue amongst all PTE or most PTE candidates. And I'm gonna start with showing you some score reports for students who have recently given the test after joining my program. For example, Rosika gave the test around 22 days ago, and her speaking was 39. Bingo. The magic after joining my program is displayed here. She got 74 after she gave the test just 4 days ago. You would say, that's by coincidence or by chance. Maybe. Let's have a look at the other one. Khalid, same. He gave the test probably 2 or 3 months ago. 6 weeks ago he joined me. He used to get 45 in speaking, and then again 2 or 3 weeks ago he gave the test. Bingo. Speaking score went up to 70. You're looking at around 25 extra marks in speaking, and obviously this helped him to boost his reading and listening score, because speaking would affect your reading and listening. Some of you would say, oh, Ali, this is a coincidence as well, or it happened by chance. Maybe. Again, Jacob, this is the most fresh result just 3 days ago. And what we were able to do is the 47, we flipped the number. We put the 7 before the 4. It ended up 74. And obviously this helped him to get his reading score. Again, another one, Ramesh. Ramesh from 56 all the way to 79. And this helped him to boost his reading and listening scores as well. And you can see that he gave the test on the December 20th. Then he gave it a month after. And you can see his score. And you probably have watched his video. Again, not only this, Benita got 57 in speaking before joining my program. After 3 or 4 weeks, as far as I remember, she got 75. Again here, it looks like we flipped the 7 and the 5. We ended up getting 75 in speaking, and this obviously helped her increase her reading score. So definitely there is something we are teaching here at PTE Link, and it is paying off big time. I did share this with you before. I'm again sharing it with you because I know you guys are struggling, and unfortunately most of those students who you are watching the results have been to other coaching centers. Most of them, I guess. Probably only one of them didn't join any coaching center. So the issue here is you need to have the right recipe. What is the speaking recipe I'm using at PTE Link and getting all the speaking scores, as you can see here, on fire? The recipe is simple. You need to speak it clearly and accurately, number one, and I will talk in details about it, even though I did discuss it in one full video earlier last month. You need to speak clearly and accurately, and you need to speak fluently and smoothly. You need to satisfy the recognition engine in Pearson that your speech is clear, accurate, fluent, smooth. And the third point, which I've never talked about before, is a big issue. Don't let the so-called AI software in the market to mislead you. One student who joined my coaching last month did share his screen or her screen with me. I was checking, she was practicing using 3 or 4 softwares, and she was saying, Ali, when I practice on this software X, I'm not gonna name it now, I get 50 in speaking, but the same way I speak, I get it on Y, 60 or 70. Guys, none of those software is accurate, not even 50% accurate. And unfortunately, students nowadays, when practicing, they are practicing to satisfy this software, the commercial one they are using. $20, $10 a month. Sometimes they're giving it for free. I don't know, if something is precious, why you have to give it for free? So we thought that when those software came into the market 1 year or 2 years ago, they will help students, but unfortunately they are not. And that's why you see now today, more students are missing their speaking score because they are practicing to satisfy those software. And this is something I'm going to talk about it more in details in the coming slides. So let's start with the first one, speak clearly and accurately. I have videos of those aspects on my channel. Please make sure you watch them, but I will brief you today. To speak clearly and accurately, you need to make sure you are not adding any content. You are not dropping, changing any word. You gotta make sure to pronounce the last syllable or sound of each word. Like schools, don't say it school. It will badly impact your speaking and reading score, especially reading. Talked, don't just say talk. Collaboration, don't say collaboration. Yeah, especially if you are probably from China or Vietnam, you guys tend to drop the last syllable. Just make sure you articulate the word fully out of your mouth. That's one point. Second point. The third point is you gotta apply the word stress properly. Table, table. So the stress, as you see, is on the first syllable because it is a noun of 2 syllables. Or window, window. When it comes for verbs, we tend to stress the second syllable. If it was of 2 syllables, we could say decide, decide, not decide, yeah? Or if it's a compound noun, this is a fixed rule, we could stress the first noun, airport, airport, bookshop, and so on. The other aspect is to produce the sounds properly. There is a big difference between saying sheet and seat. So some students do struggle with the sound sh and the sound s. Verb and verb, non-English word probably, okay? Probably some students from South India, Gujarat, Hyderabad could struggle with this sound. Heat, a long vowel sound, and hit, heat, hit. Wait, a verb. Wet, an adjective. This is a long sound with accent. This is just a short vowel sound. So you need to make sure you are fixing those issues. You can check my channel. I will actually leave all the links to those videos in the comment box. Yeah, that's regarding speak clearly and accurately. The second one is to speak fluently and smoothly. That's one of the main issues as well you guys have. To speak fluently and smoothly, you don't need to hesitate, no hesitations, no repetitions, no self-corrections, and you don't have to produce thinking noises. And this is something you could find it anywhere. I guess every PT trainer talk about it, okay? But what makes difference as well is to speak in phrases. Speaking in phrases means you need to phrase your speech, like you speak from A to B while connecting the speech, yeah? You gotta make sure that your speech is connected within the phrase. Then you could reach this point here could be a full stop or a comma, you can stop. If it was a full stop, you can breathe, fill up the lungs with some oxygen and speak back to the computer. And you do the same for the next phrase or the next sentence and so on. At the end of the day, you guys don't have to speak word by word. You need to avoid the robotic voice. And if you apply the sentence level stress properly, and this is the golden rule, yes, you will be able to avoid the robotic voice or speaking word by word. For example, if you take a look at this sentence, the table is located at the corner. Sadly, too many students do speak it word by word. Like they could say, the table is located at the corner, da 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 da, like a robot. You don't have to do so. The golden rule says, and there is in one of my videos, and I'm leaving the link for you as well in the comment section. The golden rule says, anytime you get a helping word followed by a main word, try to link them together. Put more stress on the main word, less stress on the helping word, and the intonation kind of going up, yeah? The da, the table. The table is located at the corner, da 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 da, yeah? Something like this, because even at the corner, helping, main word, I have to link them together at the corner. The table is located at the corner, da da, da da, da da da, something like this. So that's related to speak fluently and smoothly. Now, there is one more point here. Do pitch and tone impact the accuracy and fluency of a speech? Indeed, they do. So when it comes to the tone, you don't have to speak too loudly, because if you speak too loudly, this will slow you down. Think about it. If you speak too loudly, you are putting more effort to produce the words out. You're putting more energy. The more effort you put, the slower you become. So this will make you slow down while speaking. Yeah. So, and you are looking at a non-fluent speech. Not only this, speaking too loudly will change the sounds and the stress in some words. Okay. So when you speak too loudly, definitely you are losing somehow the fluency and the accuracy of the speech. Some students do speak too softly, and this could make your response unrecognized by the computer, unfortunately. Yeah. So you gotta make sure that you are speaking at the proper pitch, at the proper tone, and this is something I promise to illustrate it in the coming videos, and again I will do it hopefully next week. Okay. I do have a very powerful tool to help you fix your pitch and tone. Let me just fix this one. Yeah, looks better. And now, the last point. Don't be misled by the automated feedback of the so-called commercial AI software. Don't do this. Those programs do have a very limited recognition engine. Pearson's recognition engine was trained on nearly 500,000 responses, written and spoken responses. For the spoken responses only, they did have 132 different accents, up to 10,000 different speakers. The responses were marked by 2 human trainers. Then the outcome and the feedback by those trainers were injected and trained the AI machine of Pearson. So you're looking at investment of millions of dollars, probably more. So think about it. Do you think the commercial software now in the market have done this? Never. Never. They've been offered for free, so never. So please guys, don't be misled by those software. Yeah, you can use them just for practice purposes. They are good, yeah, like they look good. They have the mock test, you move from speaking to listening to reading and writing. They are really good, yeah? But don't ever look at the feedback given by those software at all. They're not even 50% similar to the real exams one. And not only this. Now, if we are looking Australia and like globally, there are 2 or 3 popular software. Yeah, I'm not going to mention them here, but each one of those websites do customize the recognition engine to meet their own strategies and their own templates. Otherwise, why the same essay, the same response on software A gets a higher mark than the same response on software B? And unfortunately, all of them claim to be the best AI software in the market. It's all good, they can claim whatever, but please guys, you as a student, you're paying money, $385. You are wasting your time, your efforts. You're getting disappointed every time you miss your real score, probably just because you are practicing to satisfy the software while you are practicing. Don't do this. Just do the right things and use the software just to practice, and don't look at any feedback given by those software at all. Okay? So please guys, check the comment section. You will find extended and detailed videos about all what I discussed here in today's video. I hope you find it helpful, and thank you for watching. Bye.